Hey, it's Bradley J, and welcome to, what I call another StreamYard. And talk to one of my favorite theater troops, Trojan Theater. So, how's it going, guys?
Hey, it's going great.
Well, you guys are my favorite theater group, as I call you. And of course, I do recognize right off the bat because she's the first one that ever got in touch with me about doing a StreamYard. It was Lily. And Lily, who do you have with you?
Hi, so I have Emma with me on the right. We got David kind of in the middle, and we got Ty on the right.
All right. Well, let's start by, well, first of all, you have a musical coming up. It's next week, correct?
Yes.
So let me talk to Emma. Emma, tell us the name of the musical, and then tell us a little bit about what the musical is about.
Okay, our show is called Urinetown The Musical. It's full of satire. It's a comedic show, but deep down when you look at it, it has like a very strong and important message behind it. But I mean, it's full of everything you could ever want in a musical: love story, fighting between different sides, two different groups of people, um, and of course, a few bathroom jokes in there too.
I mean, with a name like Urinetown the Musical, it has to have some bathroom jokes in it, right?
Yeah.
So I was doing a little research on this musical, and it explores themes like greed, corruption, love, revolution. Emma, kind of like you talked about, but like you're in town, is it a musical about bathrooms, Emma?
I mean, not necessarily. The main story is that the poor people have to pay in order to use the bathroom, but they don't think that that's really fair towards them because the rich people don't have to do that. And so, I mean, that really evokes the conflict within the show. But yeah, there's a whole deeper meaning behind just the silly bathroom parts of it.
So do you have a part in this musical? Do you play a part in it?
Yes, I play Hope Cladwell.
Hope Cladwell. What's her part in You're in Town the musical?
She is the daughter of Mr. Cladwell. He's in charge of You're in Good Company, and he is basically the reason why the poor have to pay to pee. But she falls in love with the main character, Bobby, who is poor. So she's like conflicted with, oh, I want to follow my dad, who's making the poor have to pay to pee, but my lover is the poor and is not happy. So,
Wow,
yeah.
that sounds like a very interesting part to play.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right, so let's move on. We were talking about the topics in it, so I'm going to move over to Lily. The musical, it does have a variety of topics, like I was just talking about. What are they, and how do you, with all these topics that you're battling in the musical, how do people get ready? How do some of the people who are participating in it get ready for a musical like this?
So adding on to some of the topics you already laid down, we also have themes of classism and police brutality. Um, and a lot of these different roles in the show are dramatized. So a lot of it is playing into stereotypes. The police officers are very stoic. The poor people are very sad and angry. The rich people are kind of just living life. So I mean, they're very serious topics, but we always try to approach them with a lot of fun, understanding that we can't take the show too seriously while not making light of these kinds of situations that happen in real life.
So how do you get ready to play a part in a musical like this that has those heavy topics like that? How do you prepare before you go out on stage? Emma, you're in it. How do you because you look like a very nice, happy person. How do you
Mhm.
like go into this musical and then you just like change?
Yeah. Well, luckily, my character Hope is also, she's very bubbly, very innocent, believes that there's good in the world. So going into the show, that's how my character portrays the world, that everything is just great, everyone's living life. But then when she meets Bobby, she finds out that the poor are really unhappy. So then that's when it takes a turn, and I have to just connect with the poor and understand that I might be living a good life, and my dad and all the rich that I know, but then there's this whole other world of people who are struggling and need our help.
I want to talk about the music because it is a musical. I love musicals. I would love to be in one, but I can't sing. I mean, I can sing, but I can't sing good. I don't think anybody ever want to come watch me. So I want to ask Ty, like, because there's a lot of heavy topics in this. So when the music comes in and somebody's watching this musical when they come to watch you guys, how are they going to feel? Like listening to the music? Is it sad music? Is it happy music somewhere along the line? If I was watching this, what kind of emotions would I go through? Or maybe what kind of emotions have you gone through putting this together?
It's a little bit of everything in the music. Sometimes it's chaotic, another time it's like, oh, heart form, like heart, like, oh, just melt my heart. But like with our singers, they're so incredibly talented. Like you can hear what they're trying to say through the music, and that's my favorite part of it.
That's one of the things that music can do, though. When you any type of music, anytime you hear music, it gives you a feeling. And this musical, to me, just listening to you guys talk about it, it's gonna have the highs and lows when you hear the performers singing on stage. So I want to get to, like I said, I did some research on this, and I saw there's one character, and anybody can answer this question because I know Emma's in it. Lily, first of all, are you in the musical? This one, Urinetown?
I am not in this one, but I'm assistant stage managing.
Oh, so again, backstage, you
Yeah.
got it, and you're like, you probably keep everybody on their toes, right?
I try my best.
Dave, we're going to talk to David because David, you're not in Urinetown, but there's a musical coming up that you're in, and I want to get to that. Ty, are you in Urinetown?
I'm not in Urinetown. I do props, but I am in Hadestown.
Okay, so we'll talk. Hey, that's coming up. I want to talk Penelope Pennywise. Tell me about this character. Who wants to tell me about this character? Because I love the name.
Can I take this
Yes,
one?
go ahead.
Okay. I love Penelope Pennywise. She's one of my favorite characters. She runs Public Amenity number 9, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but she has a very interesting arc throughout the show with where her loyalties lie. That's all I'm going to say. But she's just such an interesting character, and our actress who plays her is so dynamic on stage. I love watching her.
Oh, that's awesome. That's one character to look out for. There's another one. This is such great names in this musical. Little Becky Two Shoes. Tell me about that character and what makes it so special.
Well, little Becky Two Shoes is a member of the poor, and once things start getting crazy with them wanting to have a revolution against the rich, she does not hold back whatsoever. She gets pretty crazy. So
Okay, so I want to move on. This might be my favorite character, and I've never seen this musical, but just by the name, I like it. Hot Blades Harry. Tell me about that character.
Oh, he's great. Hot Blades Harry comes in hot in Act 2. All of these characters are so funny. I don't know if we mentioned it, but this show is a comedy, so you see a lot of exaggeration, and Hot Blades Harry is the definition of exaggeration. Bro is in it to win it.
That's why I knew I was going to relate to this character. Okay, so it's Urinetown. It's going to be November 14th through the 16th, 7 o'clock. And where's it at is it at the high school?
Yes.
And where is it at on the high school? Do you guys have like an auditorium?
Yeah.
Okay, so tickets $10, students $8, and we didn't just bring David to sit in the back and look good. We actually have him on here for a reason. So David, you're not in Urinetown, but you guys have another musical coming up. Tell us the name of it. Tell us the dates on it, and then tell us a little bit about the next musical you guys are going to perform.
So yeah, we have a second musical, which is the week right after our Urinetown. It's called Hadestown. They're both towns, and that one is performed by our diversity theater class. and we put this together to really bring in lots of different cultures and diverse parts of everybody's life. And yeah, it's a special show to me. I really enjoy it and think it's special. And
you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do another StreamYard next the week of, and you're gonna explain more of it. But I wanted to plug that so people know that not just this musical Urinetown, but also Hadestown is coming up. And I want to wrap it up with that. Did you guys have anything else that you wanted to add to let people know to come out and see Urinetown?
No.
Wrapped it up. I had to give you a chance. Again, you guys, thank you so much for letting me get the word out about this. I've already marked. I know I haven't made it, and I always say I'm going to come down and watch one of the performances. I haven't made it yet, but I've marked this on my calendar to come and watch you guys, because I want to meet Derek and I want to meet you guys, and I want to come watch you all perform and do what you do. So thank you so much for letting me do that. And we will wrap it up with that. And we will talk with you guys the week of or the week before to talk more about Hadestown coming up. So
Awesome.
thank you very much.
Thank you. See you then.
You are welcome. And we will talk soon.